Um, we're looking at the agenda, and we have roll call. So I'll just, for the record, make sure that everybody knows that we have Christy Post, we have Jamie Giordano virtually, we have Kevin Trejo and Dave Russell and myself here at the table. We have no citizens petitions, comments, or concerns as far as I know. Any of you have any communications from folks, that would be good.
I got nothing.
Silence is golden. All right, we had, Lisa went back through all of her stuff and realized that for some reason we had the February 3rd, 2022 minutes not been passed. So, and the March 2nd minutes. So you've probably both received both of those in your packets. Have you had a chance to look through them? Not that anybody remembers that. I had to look at the video to write the second set of minutes, but I would tender a motion to accept either or both.
I'll make a motion to accept February.
Any second?
I'll second it. For the purpose.
Any discussion? Additions, subtractions?
Yeah, 2022, okay. Just have one question more so, and I guess it will go to both. We don't have anybody signing these off as minutes, it's someone taking the minutes.
No, I usually do. And I could mark at the bottom of that submitted by, which I can do.
Okay, I was just compared to the first one and the other one, it was typed up. I figure something was there, I just wanted to leave clarification.
Yep.
Okay, no changes.
Sweet. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? It's passed. All right. We also have the meeting from February 3rd, 22.
That's the one I did, we just did. You said February, right? February.
Okay.
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 I'll move March 2nd, 2023. I'll second.
All right. Any questions or additions, subtractions, edits? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Both passed unanimously. Perfect. Moving right along. All right. I did send a series of dates. My feeling was that in the past, we've been scheduled to meet twice a month, but with almost nothing going on at the moment, it's probably going to be fine to meet once a month.
The only thing I would suggest, unless you know, and we do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know in the past, we've always done it twice a month, even when there was nothing, so I didn't know if it's set up that we're supposed to meet twice a month, that we have to, or it's up to us.
No, it's up to us.
Okay. That's
We can set, and the only reason that they want it is because they have to be able to put that whole schedule out
Yes.
for the public.
Right.
And that way,
That I
they
know.
know which ones are going on. So
Yeah.
if you want to put them in for twice a month, that's fine.
No, because then you just have to
Then
go.
we just
through
have to cancel.
Right.
So
I just didn't know how it was set up.
yeah, no, I understand.
You know, because I know that it's a, what do we have, a seven member committee?
Yes.
So we have to have four if we only have three, so I didn't know if we still had to stay on the two. If we don't, I'm fine.
You know, the biggest problem would be if we have to have a second one, this special, restricted to exactly what it calls for.
Right.
Special.
Yeah, but that's not a problem.
That's not a problem either. Yeah.
So that'll be on an as-needed basis.
That's
fine.
So do people have a preference for the first or the third Thursday, or do they have any other day they would prefer to do?
I would love the first of the month would be the best one that I saw the dates that works for me. I don't know anyone else.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We just have to keep an eye on July, and we would have to just talk about that because it is the day before the 4th.
Okay,
And
so
it is also my birthday. So
Forget it. We can't do unless we have a cake.
no, no cake needed. But you know, I think that was the only one that you had identified as something to talk about. Other than that, the 1st is fine.
Okay, very good then. Then I will let the clerk know that those dates are going to work, with the exception possibly of was it the 3rd of July?
Yeah,
Only
I mean,
because the
even
4th is the
then-
next day.
Yeah, even then, if
Right.
there's no business, but we don't have to meet.
Oh, we have to have a cake.
How well?
so
No.
technically, I guess, even though you sent the dates in,
I haven't sent them in. We have to,
oh, that was just to us. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it went to Lisa.
well,
Okay,
it sort of did.
I'll move the dates that you supplied the committee for us to keep. Very good. Got a second?
Sorry, somebody's walking by.
We're gonna say Christie seconded that one. Okay, so that's gonna be the first Thursday of the month then. And I'll send those down to the clerk now. Everybody is good with that? That's a unanimous vote? Excellent, thank you so much. All right, we got that one done. Now, Sam's online. He's got one ear on one meeting and one ear on a second meeting. So I'm gonna check and see, is this gonna work for you, Sam? Sam, are you there?
I had to get on my audio here because I'm monitoring my rotary meeting in my left ear while talking to you in this ear. So, or out of my mouth. Yes.
You're
Your
up.
question again, Bob?
You're
Yeah,
up.
no, that was good for me. Yes. Whatever Christie wants, apparently.
No, I'm not. I'm saying we've moved on from that.
Yep.
And you're on schedule for an update.
Yes, so the reason that we call the committee back together is because we are submitting an application to redo the roof at Charles Barnum School. I can tell you that the interim business manager is having a little bit of difficulty right now. He sent me about 20 questions yesterday that I need to answer, and we need to get that EDO 49, which is the request for a project, into the state by midnight on Monday. So I'm working feverishly to get him those answers to those questions. And then we'll be, hopefully we'll get a time to go up to the state to ask for this project, because we would like to do it during the summer.
What do you need from us in order to get going here?
Nothing from you at this point. I think, Bob, you'll have to sign some paperwork at some point, but when you do, I will certainly get them to you somehow, hand delivered or whatever we need to do.
I'm fully retired now, so just give me a call. I can pop up and do anything.
Okay, great.
That it for you?
That's it.
Holy mackerel.
One question.
Sure.
Sounds
Sam?
simple, doesn't it?
Pam,
Yes.
Kevin speaking. Does Groton Public Schools have this money, or is this involved in this
This is
upcoming?
No, it's a CIP project. It was approved a few years ago.
Okay,
So you intend to do that during the summer break, right?
That's the plan, is to have it done during summer break.
We
I've
doing
done a
any,
roof on a school while school was in session before, but with elementary kids, I think it might be a lot more difficult with the amount of noise that they would make in the upper levels. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be fully completed by the time school starts. But if there were anything left over, it would be minor, as long as we get started on first day after school is out. So that's the plan. we got a very tight timeline for sure.
I guess. How's the asbestos removal going?
I don't have any asbestos removal going at this point.
No
I don't
tile?
know of any. What's that?
No tile removals?
Where would that be?
No,
No,
I'm just asking. We haven't updated in 7 months or something. I was just,
yeah, no, we don't have any projects planned. The older schools, it's been removed. The only place that I would have projects to do regarding floor tiles, for instance, would be at the central office at this point. Both Mary Morrison and Pleasant Valley were done years ago. Charles Barnum was done when I first got here.
Yeah.
14, 15,
the only
something like that.
so the roof is the only CIP project for this year?
That's correct.
Wow. Then my over favorite, how's the Freon doing at the school?
In what regard?
Did we ever find out where the potential leak or
Where was it going?
where it was going?
I think you're talking about the middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, we haven't found a leak. But we do have to replace it on occasion.
Interesting.
We've had the original contractors back in a couple of times. Haven't been able to find anything.
Just vaporizing. You're not concerned about that?
I'm always concerned about it, yes.
All right, but you're aware of it, so that's your problem and not ours. All right. We've figured all of that out. Anybody have anything under new business or anything they'd like to put forth?
Just refresh my memory, where are we at with the middle school?
So,
I mean, last I heard, I don't know that we completed the state audit.
we haven't.
Okay.
No,
The state GS came in on January 6th to our office, went through the records, Cadus. Supposed to have a draft report to us in the next couple of weeks.
All right. Well, do you want to split it up?
Need to comment on that. We should get that reimbursement fairly soon.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll
Maybe
make
somebody
sure
could just
we
send
go
an
by
email,
schedule.
putting it up and letting us know what you want each one of us to do.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Moving forward slowly with the state. But we're getting that done.
So they're actually gonna do it rather than, I know at one point we were considering having an outside auditor. By the state.
Yeah, no, the state's-
A way for somebody to have a direct link to donate to a link, or is, or what do we, gonna be?
That project is ended,
That
has
map,
been
what-
anything in the
what we-
sense of
But how are we
review,
doing that letter?
lessons learned,
Email
what
and mailing.
didn't work, or
Link so that it's easy
Yeah,
to
right, yeah.
go.
But is there a way to?
because I would like this,
I'm
to at least have
asking.
a copy of all that stuff.
You don't have something that goes
Oh, so
directly-
we know too.
Yeah, you know, Sam and I can get together and come up with some lessons learned.
Yeah, same thing that we did after the.
Well, it's something that worked out pretty good because it's still up.
And they're still under budget.
I mean, they didn't have school today, but Monday there's, probably tomorrow they're.
They did get their solar panels finally.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
that's all active and running.
Do they have any idea what that is powering or what it's saving them or anything?
That's a question for Sam.
I mean, I don't know if they've had enough time yet. I don't know how long they've been up running and.
Now, Sam, do you have any data on that and the solar panels at the middle school savings? Keep this up
oh, we can save that for
for
Yeah.
another meeting.
Sam.
Oh, just, I just interested. to see
Hey,
if they-
Christie told me to turn my mic off, so I did. And so I'm talking without my mic. So I'm having difficulty. I turned the other one off, but having difficulty hearing your meeting, even though my volume's all the way up on my laptop here. So the question again?
The question was, since they put in the solar panels, do we have any data on what that saved in electricity?
I haven't received anything yet.
Yeah, we'd be interested at some point to find out, what kind of an impact that had.
Agreed. I'll take a note and hopefully I'll have something for our next meeting.
Thank you, that'd be great.
That'd be good. Have you had any feedback or complaints regarding middle school being completion, not being large enough?
Oh, yeah. We've had lots
Well,
of
I heard,
complaints.
because I've heard the board bitching and moaning last year during their budget review and everything else. And yet the superintendent and assistant superintendent, they all knew what was going on. It seemed a lot of criticism was coming back that the school was too small.
Well, I mean, I remember when we built it and we talked about that and there was room to expand it. I don't know at the time that we did all that we were expecting EB to be where they're at now.
No, what
And
happened?
they're hiring another 3,000 people.
What you have to keep in mind is when that referendum went up,
Right,
it was for a fixed amount of money for a fixed size of the school. I mean,
Right,
The
exactly.
specs said what
We had 938 students, so we were only limited
Right.
to the maximum of the
right.
8,500.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, and there's nothing-
That part I understand, but I was just wondering, I knew there was room for some expansion.
Yeah,
but
there is.
At the time that we built it, I don't think we realized what EB
Oh,
was
no.
gonna do in the future.
What we had at the time was a projection that the numbers were actually going to go down.
Yes.
And in fact, one of the things that was not anticipated was that a lot of the kids who were magnet schooling outside of the group area, almost all of them decided to come back. And go to the-
Yeah, well,
And so the numbers went, in a way that nobody had predicted.
I mean, that, and I realized that all the hiring that EB did, not all of them are gonna be in Groton, but I mean, still,
It's still an
if you're gonna hire 3,000 people, there's gonna be a few people from Groton.
Well, look at what just happened on the other side of 95 right before you get to the bridge.
Oh, yeah. That's how this place
That's
is.
gonna add a lot of folks.
Well, there's housing going up all over.
Yeah.
Over there in New
And-
London, even on the, across the street from ShopRite, they built, it's a
Oh, yeah.
small little place, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
They built that units on 85 just down the street. They built those.
No, and that's something that the town will have to deal with as they go along.
Right.
It's not something, I mean, we had that school designed so that it can be added to.
Yeah,
And
I forget how many classrooms it was.
it could go another, on each of the 3 floors. So that would be another, 6?
Was it 6 or was it 2 classrooms per floor on each side?
Yeah.
total of 6.
But that'll be something, the
And,
town will have to decide in the future by
Oh, yeah.
referendum.
and what about the middle school?
That's what we're talking about.
No, I thought we were talking about the 2 elementary schools.
No. The middle school is the one that people are aware of the fact that it's not large enough.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I was talking about also the 2 elementary schools, because I know there's still room to expand them a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is the council coming to you regarding the schools due to the middle school
No,
water fountains or anything else that they're bit,
no.
they're bringing
I
out
heard
with these
anything
ball
more about
fields?
water fountains. That leaked. No, I've not heard any real complaints.
No, they're just talking now because of the field project that's going on,
Yep.
going forward. And it comes in like, there's no water fountains for people, there's no bathrooms outside and all that other stuff. If they're looking to address that up at the middle school in the future with this whole project. It wouldn't be us, but it would be part of, I guess, the field project.
Yeah, it'd be part of the field project. Whatever package they put out for referendum. Redoing the football fields. Houses, is a big project they have coming up.
If they,
We would be involved. They did the football at the high school. any of the work at the high school? Or would
Depends on
that
who they
be
give it to.
outside?
Depends. It depends.
Oh, on how they do
If
it?
it's not a building, it doesn't necessarily come.
Oh, I got you. I mean, not other than even revamping the field house.
That wouldn't be.
Okay, okay. I didn't
The
know.
field house itself, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah. But the fields or any of that stuff, unlikely to come. That would be maintenance, because that's stuff that, it's already there. They're just.
I know when they did the baseball field at the high school, they had the name of building committee. And that's when, what's his name? One that we ran off, Edric. He was running that project. Remember that?
Vaguely.
I forget his name now.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I don't know.
He named a permanent school building committee, but it wasn't this one.
Well, he named a building committee for that.
Yeah,
purpose.
because I think it was only 500,000. If
Yeah.
it's over 750, then I think, isn't it? Is it 750,000?
He had a grant, he had money come to him that was up to $500,000. There was a big issue because you have DOD money that goes to the town. He instructed certain people to do certain things with lights and everything else that brought it over the 500 to over 700,000. And then there was an argument between town manager, disagreement between the town manager, the money that Cadre wanted to use for that, going back and forth. And it went through because the donor ended up giving some money too, and they were allowed to use DOD money that came.
Anybody have any other questions or comments?
No, I got nothing.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys for your time. Enjoy your weekend. Meeting is adjourned at 6:20.
So
Thank you,
we'll-
Bob.
Thanks, Sam.
Take
See you
care.
Hey, hello, Dave. Didn't see you back there before. Hello and goodbye.
They'll have,
Have
We're
a good
still-
night.